direct message to President Bola Tinubu. Your Excellency, President Bola Tinubu.
All lives are equal, but some are more important than the others. Yes, that is the concept. What a hypocrisy. What a hypocrisy. I'm telling you. I can't find any of those agitated youths anymore. And those agitated cleric scholars that were coming out when what happened in Uromi happened. That they come out, Allah imba ayuwane abuba zamu do pansa, zamu kashe kowane arni. I'm no more seeing you. Oh, the one in Jos is not, they are not Northerners, Abi? They are not, well, this brings to my assertion that I keep saying, even for Northerners, true Northerners day. And who are the true Northerners? Your guess is as good as mine. So that is the reality. What a hypocrisy. What a hypocrisy. And these things are not coincidence, these things are not mistakes. These things are calculated attack. Calculated attack aimed towards annihilating some of the minority tribes in that region. Why is it happening in a lot of states where you have tribes that are minority, but they are more, they're in the middle belt, most especially. You have it in Benue, you have it in Jos, you have it in some part of Nasarawa, you have it in some part of... Why is it so? Is it because it's not a kind of a uniformed, a kind of a unified people with same cultural tradition and the religious belief system? Well, I tend to think that way. That is just the reality. Well, my message is most especially to Governor Mufan. Seriously. If you can get this message, what I have to tell you is you have no excuse. You have no excuse. You know the problem, just like you say, this is a kind of a deliberate attack aimed at, you call it a kind of an ethnic cleansing, right? And you say that it's aimed at grabbing land and a lot of other things. You know that. And that is why you're there. What is the excuse? You can't just keep crying to the federal government, looking up to the federal government all the time because of all these issues. The fact is, take it or leave it. The military can never at any point in time be everywhere. Same with the police. And if you're dwelling on some of these palliative measures that is initiated, like deploying security operatives once they scam, they are withdrawn or whatever, you are joking. As the executive of that state, there's no excuse. What stops you from expanding your tax nets? If the problem is the fact that you are deficient in terms of funding, you can actually impose a situation where people can actually be made to pay security levies, irrespective of where you are, to be channeled towards this unrest, if funding is your problem. But the fact is, a typical politician, just like you know in Nigeria, even when he gets the funding, sometimes it's not used judiciously. And the fact is, till you come to the realization that it's only local solutions that will address this your problem, I'm telling you, nothing will happen. What's up with your state security outfit? How far? How has the performance been? What has been the recorded success they have had so far? And a lot of other things. You have to be able to extend this local security outfit, state security outfit into these remote areas. Bring up vigilantes, recruit vigilantes in each of this community, and within your power, you can look at what civilian JTF did in Borno. Look at what the hunters, the success they have recorded in a lot of operations. So why can't you actually look towards that direction? It's not enough for your citizens to come and be crying, and you are crying, we condemn the act, we condemn the act. Well, if you feel like you keep condemning the act and you wait for palliative measures to come in and you think that will solve the problem, it's up to you. But the fact is, I keep telling everybody that gone are the days such issues happen in a region and people, all they can do is come to cry. The solution is within. The power lies within. There is no limitation. There is no restriction.
My fellow Nigerians, please listen to me, because this is like the voice of the one crying in the wilderness. As you can see, now even for wilderness, they do this video. I just want to let you know, my country people, say you see all this wahala way there for country. Hunger, people they cry, people they die, inflation, everything. I just want to let you know, say it go still get worse. This suffer go still increase. Oh, this is not the end of suffer head, my dear people. You see this dollar when we they shout, so it go reach 2,000, it go pass up. Fuel go still reach 1,000. Some people from places they'll buy more than 1,000 self. It go still they go up. This one where some people don't they faint, some people more people go still faint. In fact, that one where faint, that day where they give us more food, make it chop. If they do not follow up, so know who go give them food for the coming days, it go still refaint. Even myself, I fit faint anytime, God forbid. That is why I just want to let you you know that as a people, we must make the right decisions. We must know exactly what to do. What we are experiencing today is the consequences of election. Elections have consequences. And if we do not address the root cause of the problem, we go to pursue the symptom. At the end, we not go achieve anything. That is why I don't want us to go the same mistake where we make during NSAS. That time I they shout, I they do video, but because nobody know me, nobody could take me serious. The one with the talk, NSAS, the two, NSAS. Government say we have ended SARS, we have opened SWAT. At the end, see how it ends. We must come to the knowledge and realization that the mama way born bad government is a bad electoral system. What are we doing concerning that electoral system? Remember saying a high neck carry us reach for where we did today. What thing we they do concerning high neck? Opposition lawmakers, PDP, Labour Party, Labour Union, civil society, non-governmental organization. What are we doing concerning high neck? Because let me tell you, the fact say country had no mean say the no fit rig election again. Oh, they play. The dollars to take rig elections, politicians go see them. Now they want make country better now they know they see. Because today now we don't they call say, oh, let us protest, let us do this. I am not against peaceful protest. I'm not saying we should make demands. But my fellow Nigerians, I want to ask you a question. Who are we calling upon to come and fix this country? The same people who put you in a problem, now you they call to come deliver you. We play too much in this country. Let me tell you, to fix the current situation where Nigeria there, it will need a complete system overhaul. That system overhaul cannot happen with this current set of political elites. It will not happen, I can guarantee you. Because see, to fix the issues of Nigeria, make this suffer start to calm down, we must tackle the issues of corruption where the government. No government that is interested in fixing Nigeria would have passed the kind of budget that the government passed for 2024. A budget of renewed hopelessness, a budget of advanced corruption. It is not about president standing and making statement that the subsidy regime is over. Since the day where president made that statement till today, nobody don't rest, nobody don't sleep close eye. Nigeria, we did not even have any honeymoon period with this regime from the one suffer head till today. The main question is the corruption in the oil sector over? Today, who is Minister for Petroleum? The president. For us to address these issues, let me tell you, we must fix the corruption in government. We may need to shut down National Assembly. We may need to shut down part of presidency. We will need to go back to the Buhari administration. Not the only MFL where everybody they shout, oh, everybody who served in that administration and the role that they play to hold them accountable. We must fix the issue of insecurity so that Nigerians can begin to go back to farms and increase our local production. My dear, to achieve all of that is a long-term process. So while we they talk, they shout for that one, we must fix this system that gives birth to this kind of political class. If not, we are only setting ourselves up. They can rig themselves back into power and our sufferhead go continue. My people, shall suffer no they tire us. Say we want use all our life to protest for Nigeria. Ha, my dear country people, make we better open our eyes, shine and well, because this suffer go continue to the increase. Nigeria problem as it is today is like trailer 911. Nigeria be like 911 where get rewire problem. Instead of us to carry and go give engineer, capable automobile engineer make it handle them, we carry trailer hand over to rewire boys for their workshop. People when no sabi what they do there. The rewire boys don't bring down engine of trailer. They don't thief gearbox. They don't thief wire. Cut all the wire. Spoil everything. The full engine don't knock. Now they pour engine oil inside engine. They just they pack engine oil full and they press say how make the engine work, make it work. Engine don't tackle, enough it work. We cannot have it. Everything you will be seeing is trial and error, interventions, long-term solution. Give Nigerians the opportunity to pick their leaders in a free, fair and credible manner. Anything other than that is an exercise in futility. It's a waste of all of our time. We must set aside our religious, ethnic and tribal differences and make the right demands. If not, our eye go shine like squirrel when they catch for trap. The dollar fit even reach 10,000. Everything in maybe by that time I go down come out for wilderness. I go find wilderness for Europe or America wrong go. May God bless you and may God.
This video now on Sunday Notes page. First of all, this video is very offensive. Not just that, it is
violence in Nigeria, in Plateau State. Now, let me use very simple English without confusing people. What I meant by intercommunal violence is the violence between two or more communities, and they are fighting and killing each other in Plateau State. The deadly attack took place in a town called Bokos, if I called it right, Bokos in Plateau State, and this had forced all the residents of the town to run away from home because of the deadly attack that is being launched by different communities fighting and killing each other. Do you know why they are killing and fighting each other? Do you know why? Land dispute. That's correct. land dispute. They are killing and fighting each other over land. This remained the heart of the ongoing cycle of bloodshed in that region, in Plateau State, in Boko's town. Meanwhile, the president of Nigeria is in France for 2 weeks vacation. Hallelujah. Why haven't they declared a state of emergency in Plateau State? Why? Why have the government or the state government have not declared a state of emergency in Plateau State? Why have they not done that? I'm sure most of you probably haven't heard of this story. You haven't heard about this situation in Plateau State, apart from maybe those people that were affected. People that doesn't have a voice to cry out. People that have no chance of even mentioning what they are going through. What a country. They said only 50 people died. But believe me, that figure is most possibly higher than that. You know how it is. If they give you 50, add another 50 to it, or maybe more. That is what we are hearing. And nobody is talking about it. Welcome to Africa. And all of you are here on social media, yapping, doing TikTok date, TikTok chat, TikTok live. None of you can even mention it. Welcome to Africa. Welcome to Nigeria. Anyway, this is the situation that is going on in Plateau State, in Boko's town. Please, my people, educate us in the comment section. What is going on? What do you know? Tribalism, fighting and killing each other over land. Hey, and our president, the president of Nigeria, is in France. 2-week vacation. Oh my days. I'm laughing in pain. I'm not laughing because it's funny. No, I'm laughing because it is painful to hear and to see these things happen. And look out for my full update on this situation. I will be talking about it, whether you like it or not. I'm going to make a full update tomorrow. Look out for that update. For the meantime, let me know what you guys know regarding this situation that is going on in Plateau State. Give the video a like. Please share it with at least 10 people on your friend list. Let's talk about it, because people seem to be less concerned when they don't know these things are happening. But let us spread the news. Let's get more people involved in this conversation so that we can get a clear, bigger picture of what is going on. So I beg you, if you're watching this video right now, share it with at least 10 of your Nigerian friends on your friend list and encourage them to follow us. I look forward to seeing your comment on this one. Nigeria president is in France. Guy is chopping burger while his country is okay.
The governor of Delta State, Your Excellency, Right Honorable Elder Sheriff Oborewori, the Deputy Governor of Delta State, Sir Monde Onyeme, Your Excellency, Governor, sir, in the name of Almighty God or whatever you hold sacred, what is going on with kidnapping in Delta State? Governor Oborewori, apart from being governor of Delta State, you have been Speaker of the Delta State House of Assembly. And also you are an elder in church. So both spiritually and politically, you are supposed to be a leader. You are grounded with Delta State politics before you become governor. And today, under your watch, some people in your state cannot sleep with their 2 eyes closed because of insecurity and kidnapping. Especially this issue of Ogwashuku, because I don't monitor this Ogwashuku matter, this Ogwashuku case, to see whether the case they better or it is getting worse. Because tomorrow you will hear police will come out and tell you we have arrested 9 kidnappers, we have neutralized 10 kidnappers. But the more police they neutralize, they talk say that they arrest kidnappers, the more the situation is getting worse. As early as 4th of January this year, 2025, I was traveling from Enugu to Lagos. For the public transport, as we reach Asaba, we dey hear for radio station for Asaba. As people, they call into that station, they complain, they talk about this case of kidnapping. They say around whether 24th of December last year, they kidnapped about 6 people, including a pregnant woman and the husband, one Mr. Ogochukwu Wilfred Ifeanyi. They killed the man and later released the wife after the family paid 10 million. That is, it don't reach the level where even students no fit sleep with their 2 eyes closed because at a point they even kidnap a student. In the name of God, Your Excellency, what are you doing to protect the lives of the people you took an oath to protect? Because you are the chief security officer of the state. Even though for Nigeria, governor being chief security most times now audio because now for mouth, it is true you do not control police or other security agencies. But Your Excellency, you have the resources. You collect security votes, you have your allocation. So you must be seen to be at the front of prosecuting the war against insecurity in your state. For Nigeria, when something is going on in the state, every governor no want to offend the president. They don't want to be the ones where go they talk against the presidency. But you must call the attention of the federal government to see whatever that they can do to protect the people in your state. Because that is your primary responsibility. Whether they say that they come between Ibusa and Ogwashuku or that they come from Uromi, from wherever they are coming from, the security agencies must get in and ensure that they provide security for the people. Because those same places where kidnapper there, where police no go fit enter, election go come, INEC go reach there. INEC go reach there, police go carry them reach there to go do the Uriburuku where they want to do. But to go and apprehend terrorists or notorious kidnappers and protect people, they no go fit do so. Wherever it is that they are coming from, whether from Uromi, whether from Ogwashuku, whether anywhere, why is it say the Edo State Governor, Delta State Governor, when never they hold meeting to see how you can provide security buffer at those axes to protect those people that are in your own states? Your Excellency, recently you are a father, you have your own children. Recently you do wedding for your pikin, you invite other governors. It was a beautiful event and it is good. But Your Excellency, the same way you love and protect your own biological children should be the same way you protect the children that are put under your care as governor. Because as you love your own children, and so those ones where they kidnap, their parents also love them. And the husband and wife where they carry, so wait some they don't kill them. Your Excellency, pikin na pikin. And as a father, you must take the responsibility to protect and provide for all of the people that you swore an oath to protect. Because IG of police now they Abuja na Showore that they carry go court. Inspector General of Police carry your Egbetokun. As una dey court with Showore, kidnapper dey for Ogwashuku. Because Nigeria police now people wey talk about government, now them be the terrorists, now them they pursue. Meanwhile, terrorists and kidnapper dey for bush, they operate in the name of God. People go enter public transport to travel, go somewhere, kidnapper go block for road, carry them, enter bush for Nigeria. Nobody go know until the pay ransom release them. What is going on? Bloggers and people on social media, make we know they allow these kind of things to go without our comments. We dey social media now issues when no concern us, now we go they talk. Issues of our life and our security, we know they talk them. In the name of God, whatever we must do, because this case of insecurity in Nigeria, we not go keep quiet and not go keep quiet. Please, whatever it takes, Your Excellency, protect the life of your people. Senators from Delta State, Senator Ned Nwoko, Senator Nowako, Joel Thomas, Senator Ede Dafinone, why una not they shout, they make noise, they call attention for waiting they happen for una state? Why is everybody quiet? May God help Nigeria, but may Nigerians help themselves. Mr. Governor, please guarantee protection.
Insecurity is the most profitable enterprise in Nigeria today. Absolutely. The only sector that is doing well in Nigeria is corruption and criminality. So how will it end when you are pumping billions and millions into the whole sector? People are becoming overnight billionaires from insecurity. Security advisor said majority of the arms used by these bandits and criminals are stolen weapons from government weaponry, armory. You don't get it. How did they get access to it? That is, criminals are able to overrun the armory of the states to take their weapons and go and slaughter other Nigerians. Have you forgotten a time in Nigeria about 4 years or 3 years ago? Police intelligence unit went to go and arrest a kidnapper somewhere in Taraba, somebody Wadume. Military officers went and opened fire on the convoy, killing some of the officers and somehow released the kidnapper from there. Today, where is that kidnapper? Nigerian military attacked Nigerian police and released kidnapper. And you say there is no hand of government anywhere. Nigerian politicians are deceiving themselves, and Nigerians are the fools or the pawns in all of this. Until we begin to rise up and insert ourselves in the conversation, it will be turn by turn Nigeria. The day happened in Plateau, they say 50 people. Until one day, God forbid, you also become the statistics that is being mentioned. Thank you very much. That electoral reform is all encompassing, including from the political party level, and it is the silver bullet for Nigerians. If Nigerians do not believe that you can put maximum pressure on authorities to effect change in the electoral system, what do you think that you can change? That is the magic. What is going on in Nigeria today is absolute state capture, where every institution of democracy will be controlled by one man or a group of persons. If you want to see where it has been implemented before, look at Lagos. There will be no meaningful opposition. The National Assembly see themselves as an extension of the executive. They are there to do the bidding of the executive arm of government. The judiciary is already... Nigeria does not even have a judiciary. We have the legal departments of every government in power. Institutions are being weaponized against the people. You saw the case of Senator Natasha. The idea about electoral reform is that it is the first system of accountability, Once you are able to build a system where a person knows that when you get into office and you fail to deliver, by 4 years that same system can take you out. That person will have no choice than to sit up. What is the incentive for doing bad or doing good as a Nigerian politician? As bad as Buhari was, he did 8 years and he was able to install a successor. So when you see me talking about electoral reform, it includes that party primary level that we were talking about. Because if you don't reform it, a president signed not too young to run, not too old to young or whatever it is, but you are also not too rich to run. Because the form is 100 million. Where do you want to start from? So that electoral act is all encompassing because I have evaluated the entire process. Election and INEC are the weapon formed against Nigerians. And if all of us start to sing the song, even politicians they know. Try to begin any protest in Nigeria, say you are talking about end bad governance, bring down cost of fuel. The president will come out and say, don't worry, we will share rights, we will do this. But let President Tinubu come out and commit to free and fair elections. It will almost be impossible. That is why you must insist on it. Because they know that is the only hope they have. Corrupt election.
But we are already used to rigging in this country.
We cannot be used to it.
No, rigging is part of us in this country.
It cannot be.
I'm telling you that even the best of the best that we think are saints in this country, they've been rigged into power.
Yes.
So what are we saying?
That is why that best of the best and the people who have tasted and seen. Look at a person like Professor Yomi Osinbajo. What will now happen in Nigeria will be the enemy of your enemy will have to be your friend. The group of persons who have been disenfranchised by the process will have to come together and build the system. INEC already, the National Assembly, they know what they did with that electoral act. They made electronic transfer of results optional for INEC. You need to go back and tell them to make it mandatory. That is what the Supreme Court told them in the judgment.
The system will shut down.
The system will shut down. You must mount on it. See, whatever you want to achieve as a country will take courage and wisdom. If Nigerians do not believe that you can fix election, you can't fix anything. Then let all of us relax and continue to get killed. If your day rich bandits kill you or kidnap and carry you. If hospital work, you no work. If you go the oxygen day. If school, they rape you, there is no justice. Let us sit down and relax. But if we know that we are ready to solve problems, it has to begin with that courage. It is either you are handicapped or you are an accomplice. It is difficult to discountenance that statement, especially with the reality of everything we are doing. We have seen. How many times under the Buhari government did the administration come out to tell you that they have the names of people who are sponsoring Boko Haram and terrorism? Who released the list? Why is government shielding them? Why has nobody come out to tell you that from our intelligence, this and this are the people? Just like the case of oil bunkering in Nigeria, anywhere you see sophisticated crime, you cannot remove the hand of players in the government. A private citizen, you cannot carry a vessel into creek to backpack oil. With Navy, with Air Force, and everybody who is guiding the place. There must be somebody on inside that who is helping. The National Security Advisor said majority of the arms used by these bandits and criminals are stolen weapons from government weaponry, armory. You don't get it. How did they get access to it? That is, criminals are able to overrun the armory of the states to take their weapons and go and slaughter other Nigerians. Until date, we do not have a solution to the problem. No, it is either you have the solution or you are part of the problem. Nigerian leaders are not sincere with what is going on with insecurity. Plateau dates back more than 20 years ago. Benue. What exactly is not being said about insecurity? That is where the problem lies. When you see government running from pillar to post, the president will come out, give one lame statement, we will arrest them, we will fish them down. Tomorrow, have you forgotten a time in Nigeria about 4 years or 3 years ago? Police intelligence unit went to go and arrest a kidnapper somewhere in Taraba, somebody Wadume. Military officers went and opened fire on the convoy, killing some of the officers and somehow released the kidnapper from there. Today, where is that kidnapper? Nigerian military attacked Nigeria police and released kidnapper. And you say there is no hand of government anywhere. Nigerian politicians are deceiving themselves, and Nigerians are the fools or the pawns in all of this. Until we begin to rise up and insert ourselves in the conversation, it will be turn by turn Nigeria. The day happened in Plateau, they say 50 people. Until one day, God forbid, you also become the statistics that is being mentioned. They are not honest. There is more to it. The more money you put in it, insecurity is the most profitable enterprise in Nigeria today. Absolutely. The only sector that is doing well in Nigeria is corruption and criminality. So how will it end when you are pumping billions and millions into the whole sector? People are becoming overnight billionaires from insecurity. Nigeria is in serious trouble. Serious trouble. This issue of insecurity, we are talking like a joke. So there is more that the government needs to do, and if they are not ready to do it, the people must wake up and put the pressure that they need to put to save our own lives, because it always seems far until it comes close to home.
So how do we start?
Now Nigerians don't they wake up? You could see the momentum now, the way people are speaking out. Nigerians don't they wake up? Nigeria is not Nigeria of yesterday, when anything they ask us to do, they ask us to do, we do. Anything they ask us to do is what we do. Turn back, turn left is what we do. So now it is not so, because water don't pass Gary. Do you understand? So the problem is just too much. You see everybody now speaking out. Don't they wake up, and will not allow these people to ride us again, to continue in this way. So very good. I see a lot of people, especially even from the north, just that sometimes they are being sentimental. So let's leave religions apart. Let's focus on the issues. Let's speak out so that these people will listen to us. Let's speak out. Let's speak out. So these people will listen to us. Leave religions apart. Leave sentiment apart. Leave tribe aside. We are one. Religions, we are one. It's just the name. Muslim, Christians, we are one, brothers and sisters. Do you understand? So the failure of leadership has brought this problem to every one of us that we are facing. I am not your problem because I'm from the east. I'm not your problem from the south because I'm from the south. I'm not your problem from the east because I'm from the south. I'm not your problem from the north because you are from the north. You shouldn't be a problem to me. We should learn how to unite. You should live together. And because of this failed leadership, because our country has been sold to the Westerners, to these people, our country has been sold to them. They are just using our country to farm and harvest their crops, and it becomes a problem to us, we the indigents, the citizens of the country, because we had no ideas what happened, what this leader has done on our behalf, that we are paying for the sins we have not committed. Then because we are paying heavily for the sins we have not committed, it becomes a problem for me and you. Then you'll be thinking that I'm your problem. You'll be thinking that I'm your problem. I'll be thinking that you are my problem because you are from another region, because I'm from another region, because we serve different gods, or because we serve different religion. We belong to different religion rather. That is it. So this country, our problem is leaders. Let's continue to speak out like that and let these people listen to us. They are listening to us. They have a lot of them online listening to us. That's the reason when you speak bad about them, because they do not want those kind of messages to fly. That's why they will come for that person, either asking the person to pull down the video or ordering the person to be arrested, because they know that what we are saying the truth, we are doing the right thing, because they do not want those kind of messages again, because it does not go well with them. They will continue to speak. It means they are listening to us. They are hearing. They are listening to us. So they cannot silence everybody at the same time. So we need to continue. Don't see me as your brother. I'm as your enemies. I will not see you. Live together. Come. Nobody is asking you not to come to our region. Nobody is asking you not to come to our region to do whatever you want to do. But live with people you met in those communities. Live with them in peace. Do whatever you meet they are doing. They are not fighting. They are not killing themselves. So why should you come from a different region to come and be causing problems that are not been happening there? Why are you triggering? I mean, why are you making people feel inferior? Like as if you are the most important person, or that person is not important, their lives are not important. No. This is the time. We need to speak out. They are listening to us and they will do the right thing. They don't want to do it. They will be forced to do the right thing. And the time is now. With this momentum, this voice, now everybody are speaking. This might even force them to break. Let us break. We are ready. Everybody are ready. I could see some regions are ready. Let us break apart. The country is already on a brink of disaster. So let us go a separate way, or they do the right thing. Waiting for them to do the right, they are not doing the right thing. Then you break out. Let regions go and do the right thing. Do you understand? How long are we going to continue doing this? Protest, how long? Are we going to continue protesting every year? No. Anyways, please share this video and please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll be your guy. Run out for me now.